I'm here at Devon's largest vineyard, Pebblebed Vineyards, and owner Geoff Bowen has come to talk to me today. Geoff, has it been a good year? Is it going to be a good year?
Well, Caroline, fingers crossed, really. There's a lot of touching wood goes on in vineyards, really. And yes, a little bit of a slow start. Spring was a little bit cool, but we've had a few good weeks of weather, warmer temperatures, dry with a nice little bit of moisture from a few showers. And yes, fingers crossed, this is the key next 2 or 3 weeks for us, Wimbledon fortnight.
Yes.
It's when the fruit sets. And we don't need fantastic weather, we just don't want, as we've had the last couple of years,
Yes.
cold and wet weather during this couple of weeks. So fingers crossed, we really, hopefully should have a good fruit set.
Yeah.
But that's only one part of the story. Then we need particularly good weather in late August and September for ripening. So we'll, keep those fingers crossed for a long time yet.
Yeah, and so will I. Now, I'm really curious for you to describe at what stage the vines are at the moment. Would you be able to talk me through that?
Of course, yes. Well, let's have a look here. You can probably see here, this is actually, it looks a little bit like a bunch of grapes, but it isn't. It's actually the flowers. Now, those will open out probably in the next few days, even perhaps this evening, and they'll open out, and then you actually get the pollination of the flower, and that then sets the grapes. Pollination happens, insects can help, but most of it's through wind-blown pollination.
Okay.
And this is why you want gentle breezes and a bit of sunshine and a nice temperature, just to sort of make that fruit set good. It's been a good one for apples and a good one for fruit generally, which set a few weeks ago in Devon here, and hopefully we can get a good crop from this.
Brilliant. And Pebblebed Vineyards is very much about the community. How has the community helped create such a fantastic vineyard in Devon?
Well, we started sort of 13-14 years ago as a little community project with sort of 20 local families each being involved in the initial part of the vineyard, and we try and encourage that very much. That's really what we're about. We have 400 or 500 people come and help us at harvest time over about 3 or 4 weekends. Come along, bring the family, bring the dogs, cup of coffee, croissant, pick a bucket of grapes.
I'm coming.
It works well, and that's what we're about. We're, believe it or not, I'm not after selling these wines in prestigious places in London. I'm about, actually, I believe we're producing a local wine, and we'd like to have it drunk and by people who are either visiting Devon or local to us in Devon. And that's really the, as they say in Italy, filosofia.
Filosofia. And your wine has won awards. Could you tell me a bit about the awards that you've won?
Yes, we've over the years won quite a number of awards in both local competitions and national competitions. One year we won a gold medal, one of the very few golds given out that year for our rosé. And I love pink wine.
So do I.
It's a pretty colour.
It is.
It goes down well when the sun's out, sitting on the terrace, drinking a glass of rosé. So we particularly focus on pink. Pink sparkling is our sort of flagship wine, made exactly the same way as champagne. And in recent tastings by the world famous Decanter magazine, it came out very, very highly on blind tasting. So we know it's good, and we've got a bit of a following for it now in Devon, which is nice. So that's what we're about, really. Awards is one thing, but actually the award for me sounds a little bit of a cliche, but the award for me is people sitting in our cellar on our winery, having a good time
and really enjoying it.
And the wine is just one part of that.
Yeah.
So much of what we do here is about showing people around the vineyards, having wine tasting in our old cellar here, and having an enjoyable experience day out.
Brilliant.
And that's what we really focus on. People coming, visiting, either people in Devon or visitors to Devon, coming in, spending some time with us here, and enjoying the day, hopefully, and of course the wines.
Yeah. So Geoff, I'll be honest with you, I really like white wine and rosé and sparkling, but I've never been keen on red. What's your red wine like?
Some people say it's a red wine for white wine drinkers. It's 12.5% alcohol, so not a very light wine, but it is the lighter style, so it's a little bit more like perhaps the Loire reds from Saumur, or maybe even Côte d'Aron's or like Beaujolais. So that's the style, and we have found in tastings that actually most people who really like their big heavy reds, this is not going to be for them. They're going to continue to drink their fantastic Argentinian or Italian or Australian wines. But for those, there are many people out there who actually don't enjoy heavy reds, and we found actually that this is light and delicate, full of fruit, but doesn't have any astringent oaky flavours, and reasonably light in alcohol, and therefore we found that there are quite a large people, and particularly a large group of more so perhaps women and myself enjoy this wine.
Brilliant. So now when you see people drinking wine, you often see them do a bit of a swirl. What's all that about?
It's just for show.
Oh,
really.
Is it? Oh, great. So
Caroline,
should we do
it's
it?
all for show. No, same as everything in wine. No, it's basically what they're doing is they're giving a little swirl, and that is actually releasing the volatile flavours, the volatile gases really within the wine into the tapering shape of the glass, and that concentrates the vapours to actually produce a better smell. So often you'll do that, and you're basically judging the nose of the wine by putting your nose right in the glass and taking a deep breath, and from that then you're getting those volatile flavours in the gases coming from the wine, and you're getting your first feeling of how the wine is going to taste.
Well, it smells good, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to tell you the truth. It's very nice. I could drink that.
Is that the truth?
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. It's not strong. And we were talking about testing wine with blindfolds, and I think, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing before I say it, but if I was given the red, I might have confused it with a rosé. So is that a good thing?
What, 50 Shades of Rosé?
Yeah, it's just a
with
dark
blindfolds on.
Let's not go there, Geoff.
And is there Viagra in these wines?
Oh, this interview's gone downhill. Stop filming. Thanks so much, Geoff. I'm going to leave embarrassed and as red as the wine. But you like? Brilliant. So, Geoff, if people want to get involved with Pebblebed, how can they do that?
We do tours 3 times a week during the summer season. So on a Thursday evening and a Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon.
Brilliant.
Includes coming around the vineyard for about 40 minutes, showing people the challenges of growing grapes in Devon and showing them the vineyard, and then back to our modern wine cellar where we talk through all the different processes of the winemaking practices.
Brilliant.
And including telling people why Devon sparkling is so much better than French champagne, of course.
Of course.
So that's what we do, and people can get vouchers for us from our website.
Right. Yes.
For that, and then if they want to also come for lunch or a light supper at our waterside cellar in Topsham.
Wonderful. That sounds brilliant. So there you go, everyone. If you want to come to a very special part of Devon, then you need to go to Pebblebed's website, which is pebblebed.co.uk. Bring your family, bring your friends. You're not going to be disappointed.
Thanks, Caroline, very much.
Is that all right?
You were so good at that.
Hey, thanks. It's only because I had 6 hours practice yesterday.
You're brilliant. You've got a lovely presenting manner. You do that, don't you?
Well, it helps if you've got someone you get on with.
It's really nice, really soft, and and just
it's
encouraging.
Nice,
it's great.